Hey, Level Teen 1-2, it's Mr. Casey. I miss you so much in our Friday night ballet classes. You guys were doing so well, and the last time I saw you, we practically finished the dance. I really hope you're taking class online. The Level 2 classes are ideal for you. If you want to try a Level 3, I'm okay with that as long as you're being intelligent and being smart about the work you're doing in the space you're doing it in. Please make sure to continue working on your recital choreography. That is of the utmost importance. We have things to do. We got a performance to put on a stage. The show must go on eventually. So stay healthy, stay strong. Vegetables, fruits, water, get out, get off your devices unless you're taking ballet class, but then get up, get dressed, get your hair up in a bun, and start working. As pertains to your recital dance, this is a tutorial for your recital dance. The problem with ballet, as you might have seen if you've watched any of the other ones, music available in your parents' portal, by the way, the Giselle. If you have any questions, you can email me. Your parents would have gotten a mass email with my business email. Feel free to send me pictures, videos of yourself dancing the material would be great. So there can be some interaction between us. I can maybe do a video back to you and connect somehow, even if just virtually. We've got to keep our bodies together and our brains strong through this. So the problem with ballet with a tutorial is dance in general should be passed down coach to dancer, teacher to student directly with critical feedback, positive feedback, knowledge and tutorial about the movement and the way your body's working. You can copy a workout, you can copy dance, but dance also provides so much more for us to be in the studio with each other, to commune, if you will, with our art form and with each other, the things that we have in common. We may not be friends outside of class, but we are friends in class, which then leads to friendship outside of class and then builds our community with each other. And that's really important. That's really important. And ballet, of all the disciplines, is a daily discipline. It's that I'm getting up to take my bar. I'm getting up to take my vitamins. I'm here. I'm ready to work. I'm going to dance. I'm going to make art today. Isn't that wonderful that we can do that? I hope you're healthy enough that you've been doing that. But again, getting back to your recital number, really hard to do on a tutorial. Luckily, your class is a little smaller, but ballets in general have multiple, and parents, of course, are hearing this if you have the device on the TV or whatever. Ballets have multiple sections with groups doing different things at different times. It's really complicated. It's really complex for me to not only be able to dance each group section by myself as a tutorial, but to explain what's going on when and where on other parts of the stage. Now, because the dancers should have finished this dance, there was a little edit we were working on, but they had that the last Friday we met. They felt confident with it. The concern is just the memory. We can rebuild the movement once they get back into the studio, so we can take some time to get ready for the production and our dance. However, what they can't necessarily do is keep their brain together and commune. So I do recommend, and I've recommended this to a lot of classes, Zoom and connecting and conference calling for free with one of your classmates from class. If you are friends with somebody, that you can maybe talk online and do the dance with each other. That's a great way to stay connected, as well as continue working on your recital number, which still needs to be on stage. So you have your beautiful costumes. I do have a plan number 2 in case for some reason the dance kind of does fall apart during this time. I do have a plan in place to move forward to get that production out on stage. So that's not a worry at all. The worry is staying healthy and getting back to the classroom. So, as you know with your music, there are 4 dancers on stage doing 4 versions of the same thing facing different ways. So I'm sorry, I keep moving my tablet or my device, but a reminder, there's one girl, so we have, just a reminder, dancer, stage right, stage left, upstage, downstage audience. We have 2 girls flanked or obliqued, one in front of the other. On this side, we have two girls mirroring them over there. And the way this works is it's a cannon or a ripple. One girl does something, or excuse me, two girls do something with their port de bras, they lift their arms up, the second two do it, and then the first two girls run to their new spots, the second two girls run to their new spots, and then we're in, I believe it's a parallelogram, or windows here in the center, maybe even opened up. I have to admit, I don't remember that formation. But the girls know where they run. That was fine. The old stuff was perfect the last time I saw you. It was mostly the newer edits that we were concerned with. So, just to go over the movement with the music a little bit. There's the fanfare, you're in fifth, and the arms go up. Sorry, we're doing the device. First girls will run, second girls run, and we breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of started just going with it because I totally started working with the dance. But anyways, so that gives you kind of a jog your memory moment. So the arms go up, you're in fifth position. They open as you run. All duets, two duets do that at varied times to their first pose, which is in fifth, holding. From there, they do these jumps. So I'm going to adjust my screen again. I'm still getting used to this. I teach a lot of classes per week, but I'm still learning the ins and outs of technology. Dance is ideally not transferred virtually, except for posterity. So try to work with me here on this because I'm learning too. So right over left, all dancers together do 4 changements. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, jump out, jump up, jump under, back, side, front. Plie. Then you jump across, sauté failli. Step through. You pivot around the axis of yourself to your tendu, plie rond de jambe, and pas de bourrée, and. Let's go ahead and see that with the music, and then I will go on a little bit. First girl's arms. Second girl's arms. Running. 6, 7, and 8. Hold. The first girl runs. There's a pose that comes out of this. Second girls. Third girls. Fourth girls. And we finish. So you can easily go back and watch the video multiple times, so I'm not going to demonstrate too much more of that section. Again, you can email me with questions if you have questions specific to your material. The next section is complicated. It gets a little more complicated because this is where the group comes together. You do your little in and up and away whisper, the clap section, and then the jumps away from each other. And then the group turns. 2 girls go down to their knees. One is coming from that side. One's coming from this side. 2 girls are standing up in an arabesque. One coming from that side. One coming from this side. So again, it's complicated to show all these different patterns. Plus the finite details of each dancer that each dancer has worked out. One of the beautiful things about art is each dancer is interpreting the work for themselves. But again, it makes it hard in a tutorial to discuss specifics about what they're doing. So, if you have questions, yeah, you said it, email me. I will get to the bottom of it. And also, if you email me specific questions, it's a lot easier to be specific as to which dancer I'm talking to, because I'll remember, okay, she comes from the right, so she needs to be on the left leg, step, hop, cross, turn type thing, and she'll know what I'm talking about. Whereas if I'm doing it here, perhaps Natalia has it perfect because I'm doing literally her part, but then Kylie's like, okay, that doesn't work for me, I'm on the other side. So ideally I would have had students to demonstrate with me, but I don't. So we are now in the group section in the center. We've gone up, we've gone down, we've listened, we've turned, we've done a clap, and we do a hop out with our friend. We do our do-si-do, back-to-back arabesque, and then we can kind of coagulate, combine into this little group formation here at the big finale of that first fanfare section of music. Let me just play through that so you remember what I'm talking about. That's the upturn, do-si-do, step, hop, arabesque, turning into your pose. From your pose, the adagio starts. So all four girls that are in their pose over here, so I have two standing, two kneeling. I believe it's kind of what this girl here, I believe, turns backwards and comes through. Forgive me if it's not the right girl. However, it's one girl, one girl, one girl, one girl. And they're walking into a diagonal line at this part of the stage now for their adagio. This is the edit. This is the big thing that we took the most time to work out because the first week we couldn't remember the choreography. I didn't have my notes. Second week we didn't like what it ended up being, so we edited it. Again, the beautiful thing about like making a ballet is like making a soup. You can add salt, you can add pepper, you can take some cilantro and chop it up and add it. So the complicated matter is getting it on video. So anyways, they go to the arabesque here facing the back of the stage, and then they softly turn into their tendu in their diagonal, and then they step up in a group ripple, 2, 3, 4, and down. From there is the edit. Believe there's a turn, a jump through, and a run around. Not 100% sure. I have to admit as a teacher, I do not have notes on that section. My fault. If you can rebuild that or if you know it by heart, great. That's where the energy needs to be put while you're having your time off. So we'll do the best with what we have there. That's easily fixed when we get back because it's not very long, that a little adagio. And I know it's just a bunch of ripples and cannons. So from there, we would be running to our line in each foursome. We go through the arabesque and turn. And we step up. There's possibly a turn with each girl. And there's a jump from each girl for sure. And running around the stage to a straight horizontal line in fifth for the finale, which we'll go over together here. 1, 2, 3, 4, out, up, under backside front step, cross. So that is a revisited theme and variation from the earlier part of the dance. If you're right over left, you're in a straight horizontal line with each other. There are 4 jumps, 4 changements, 3, 4 jump out, échappé, sauté, ballet, pas de bourrée, step, step, pose large, and then it's a blackout. Again, it's hard to do tutorials with ballet, but feel free to go back through the video. Definitely continue taking class online. I will be updating classwork soon, after spring break probably. And continue surviving. That's what we're here to do. We're here to work with each other. I miss all of you so much, and I can't wait to see your videos and pictures and messages and questions for me to work towards the next thing. See you soon, hopefully. Stay healthy.